Perfect.
Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Tylord, and I am finally back with more Let's Play World of Warcraft, The Burning Crusade. This is episode 31, and as you can see here, I'm starting off this episode right off the bat here, off the Wild Shore in Strangletorn Vale. We are doing the quest of Bloodsail Buccaneers. This is actually the follow-up quest that we got from the end of last episode from, I think it was like Fleet Master Seahorn. So this first mob that we came to kill, there are 3 ships you have to infiltrate and kill the quote-unquote the captains of each of these ships. And this first mob we have to kill here is Captain Stillwater, as you just see there. Sometimes there are other mobs, secondary mobs, that you can kill on the ships that aren't part of any quests. Like you'll see here, me killing Iron Patch. This is Iron Patch on another ship. I cut away, and we're killing Iron Patch on this ship. You can see here on the right-hand part of the screen, I did get Dizzy's Eye, so we got Keep an Eye Out finished as well. You don't have to kill Iron Patch, but it's basically inevitable because he's standing there in between you and the next mob that you have to kill on a different ship. And so I cut away, and you can see me going for Fleet Master Firalon here, who is sort of the quote-unquote the main boss of all of these Bloodsail Buccaneers, even though I'm killing him second and not third, because the third and last mob we have to kill is on a different ship. I think it's like Captain Greenskin or something like that. No, actually, Captain Greenskin is what, from Dead Mines? It's Captain Keelhaul. And so usually when you go to kill one of these quest mobs, there's going to be another mob that you have to fight alongside it. So it's usually going to be like a 1v2 or 1v3 situation, trying to fight 2 or 3 mobs at a time. But as a Shadow Priest and with Shadow form, it's not too bad, you know? We can take care of ourselves a little bit, you know? So we go ahead and take care of all these mobs, and I'm going to cut away, and I will be taking on Captain Keelhaul, who kind of comes running through the decks, the ship's wood, I should say, not the deck, but the ship lap. So there's the Sea Dogs. There's no other quests to do that kind of pair with the final Bloodsail Buccaneers quest. It's basically just go kill these 3 specific mobs and you'll be done with it. Other than the previous quest prior to doing the Bloodsail Buccaneers, you had to kill the 10, I think it was the 10 swashbucklers, and you had to get the ship, the orders, the Bloodsail orders, and the Bloodsail maps. I'm in a little bit of a tricky situation here with Captain Keelhaul, actually, where I'm basically out of mana, and I'm pretty low on health too, so I kind of just have to wait it out. I go for a heal here. Psychic Scream, you know, Psychic Scream is such an underrated move, and I was hoping, I don't think, after I feared Keelhaul away from me, he actually didn't aggro any other mobs, so that was, you know, kind of dodged a bullet there on that part. But we go ahead and drink some mana potion, and we'll take care of Captain Keelhaul right now. We have no mana. I used it to go back into Shadow form and then pop a Power Word Shield on myself, but we're just going to sit here and wand him to death. And eventually we're actually going to upgrade this wand. This wand that we have right now is I believe it's the Goblin Fire Igniter, but I believe next episode, spoilers, we get to upgrade the wand here. And I go ahead and check out the captain's quarters, see if there's any chests or anything to loot, but there is not. So I'm going to cut away, and here I am in Booty Bay. Let's go ahead and talk with Dizzy One Eye. I think I called him Drizzy earlier, but Dizzy One Eye. So we got his eye. It dropped off a random Bloodsail Buccaneer mob, and the reward is this Darktide Cape, which is actually really nice if you're like a melee or anyone that needs agility. It's like agility and stamina, so it's good for rogues, hunters, you know, shamans, druids if they go DPS spect. But let's run up here and turn in, I believe the only other quest we have to turn in right now before I cut away is the final Bloodsail Buccaneer quest, who we will be turning into Fleet Master Seahorn, like I mentioned before. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Oh, what a great day for the Blackwater Raiders. 3 cheers to you, Tylord. And we get the Blackwater Tunic. So I'm going to cut away now. I actually honestly can't remember where I end up going right now. I think I'm going to go kill King Bangalash. So I think I fly towards, I start my flight towards Grom'Gol. But you can see here I still have quite a few quests to do left in Strangletorn Vale. So we're not done here by any stretch of the imagination. So let me cut away as I fly to Grom'Gol. And here is the fight with King Bangalash. This is actually my second take on the fight. The first time I got him to about 10% health, and I died right before I can finish him off. So this is actually my second attempt on King Bangladesh, but this is the attempt that obviously we succeeded, or else I wouldn't have included it in the video. So I start off, what do? I started off with Power Word Shield, you know, get Shadow Word Paint on him, make sure Vampiric touches on him, so I'm healing myself while I'm dealing with my shadow damage to him. Just keep using Mind Blast when it's off cooldown, keep using Power Word Shield when it's off cooldown. I have the AoE Goblin Fishing Poles that I used at a certain point. I think it was at about 50% health. These two Panthers spawn in, and you're going to have to fight basically like a 3v1. I go for a Superior Healing Potion so I stay alive, and you don't have to worry about the ads. If you can burn Bangladesh down, they will despawn once Bangladesh is dead. So don't forget to loot his head, and there it is. King Bangladesh is dead. And I'm going to cut away, and let's go ahead and turn this quest into him at Nesting Jr. at the Nesting Warriors Expedition. So this is Big Game Hunter turning this in. Bloody well done, righto! Congratulations, Tyler, for succeeding where others have failed. So the two rewards are the Master Hunter's Bow or Rifle. The rifle actually sells back for like 1 more silver compared to the bow. So I went ahead and picked up the rifle to sell back here. And we're going to cut away, and actually, so let me mention really quickly, off screen, I did the quest Blood Scalp Clan Heads. We killed Ganzula and Nezliok, and I feel really bad that I did this off screen, but I totally forgot to actually record the footage. By the time I had killed those mobs and looted their heads and I was running back to Grom'Gol, I was like, oh my god, I totally forgot to record this shit. So once we turn this in to the Cauldron here at Grom'Gol Base Camp, we get the 2 follow-ups, speaking with Nezliok and speaking with Ganzula. Now, both of these quests we compare with other quests that we have, like Split Bone Necklace and Skull Splitter Tusks. So we're going to be doing all of these quests this episode. And it doesn't seem like I have enough time to actually do all of these quests, but I'm going to be cutting around a lot. You're not going to be seeing a lot of combat. It's basically like right here I'm showing you exactly where to get the trophy at the Ziatajai Ruins, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't know. I don't speak Troll, so pardon my mispronunciation. But here are the trophy skulls that you need from these ruins. There are 3 different ruins that we're going to head to eventually. The next one, I believe, is the Zulmamwe. No, it's the Balama ruins. So you're going to have to be taking out these mobs in the meantime, because there's a bunch of mobs surrounding all of these trophy skulls. So it's really just the smartest thing to do is to pair this quest with the Split Bone Necklace quest and the Skull Splitter Tusk quest, because all of these mobs drop both of those items that you need for the other quests. And then here is the final trophy skulls we need to loot at the ruins of Zulmamwe. The next quest I'm going to be doing, speaking with Ganzula, I'm not going to be showing you a lot of combat. Right here I'm showing you just me killing one of these Skull Splitter Hunters, and the Hunters are such a pain in the ass, especially on this server. I don't know if it was bugged or what, but the Hunters usually have 1 Panther as their quote-unquote pet, but then I learned after mind controlling one of them that they can summon another one, so they usually have 2 Panthers with them at all times. And I cut a very dramatic quick cut here, and you can see that Anathok the Cruel is dead. Anathek the Cruel, who we needed to kill for one of the quests, and he's dead. The broken armor of Anathek, we got that. I started recording a little bit too late. It was already too late. I had already killed the mob, so apologies. You missed that epic fight. He's level 45. He was like 4 levels higher than I am, which no big deal. You know, I can handle things as a Shadow Priest. So that's the main difficulty with speaking with Ganzula, is getting the broken armor of Anathek. The other parts of that quest are just to kill, kill 6 hunters, kill 4 berserkers, and kill 6 headhunters and 8 hunters. So let's go ahead. I'm done completely with all the troll quests now. Let's go ahead and turn in Split Bone Necklace. The reward isn't like an upgrade over what I already had, but we're going to turn it in anyway. And then we can turn in both Speaking with Nezliok and Speaking with Ganzula, and we are going to hit level 42 here. We're going to ding, so be prepared for that. So this is Speaking with Nezliok. This was the trophies, the 3 different trophy skulls we needed to loot. And then Speaking with Ganzula was getting the broken armor of Anathek. So let's go ahead and turn this in. And I think we level up to 42 right now. I was trying to read all the quest text so I can read it back in the video, but honestly, at this point, I don't think people really care. So there it is. I do a little cheer. There is a follow-up, The Fate of Yeneku. I believe we do this we don't do this episode. I think it's the next episode, or even episode 33, we actually finish the quest chain for the Fate of Yuniku. So be on the lookout for that, because the quest reward for that is pretty good. So we turn in the Fate of Yuniku. We have to find out his fate, but first we need to get 3 Singing Blue shards, which I don't believe I do this episode. I believe I leave that for next episode. So I fly back to Booty Bay. Here we are. One more quest to turn in this episode to Kabak here at the Salty Sailor Tavern. So we turn this in. We'll get the 55 silver, and that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Another episode in the books. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, as always, I hope y'all stay classy, and peace out.